the potential to open things up, and then the floodgates did open. 6 third-period goals, 4 unanswered by Michigan. I expect nothing less than another classic college hockey game tonight.
A wild one indeed. Former Spartan as well, but he's found a home in Ann Arbor, and what a start as Fred talked about in the open. Good chance in there from Minnesota State. In there on the puck, Tyson Dick. Montgomery with a good look and off the glove of Ivan Kovic. There's Dick on the end wall. Back in deep by Wisconsin. Pietola down there. Tyson Dick gets to it, and the helmet came off of Malcolm Spence. Dexheimer, the veteran, in a foot race. Spence got a chance. Couldn't get much out of it. Talented high-end freshman. As it goes up high in the slot, takes a look, shoots, traffic in front, off of Shifsky, off the board. Big area of focus every game. Good shot, pad save, Ivan Kovic there on Tulk. Now the Badgers reload up top. Hensler with a drive into the corner. That one goes. Ejon tracks it down. 2 Michigan players there. Up top to Hensler. Tulk fakes the one-timer, shoots, and off the crest on the jersey of Ivan Kovic. Makes the stop in Montgomery, sniffing around the paint again. Percent. Michigan on the penalty kill. Slipped a little bit after giving up the one last night. They're still good at 84.6. Here's Dexheimer, walks down, shoots and scores. Goes in up top. Ben Dexheimer, the Wisconsin captain, walks down Main Street, snaps one in, and the Badgers make him pay. They've drawn first blood. It's 1-0.
Well, the Badgers start the game with really good zone time. Then they draw a penalty, and it just continues. And just like last night, Simon Tassi, he's not in the blue paint, but the back of his blades are just touching the
Marines. Looking to get this game even at 1-1. Page takes a look. Orkoff there in front. Onto the stick of the Michigan captain. T.J. Hughes out of Hamilton, Ontario, rising bullet. And Rahal Mullen thought that went in. And they blow this play dead. I think
the power play shifted to Michigan's momentum favor.
4 shots on that opening power play for Wisconsin.
Far for Michigan and 11 for Wisconsin.
They're going to win a lot of hockey games, as these 2 teams have done out of the gate. Here's Dexheimer up top now. One-timer. Morrissey rips it in, and Gavin Morrissey down low, his 2nd goal in the series. The Michigan native strikes to make it 2-0 Wisconsin.
And it's twice now on the power play. Wisconsin with zone possession. Morrissey wins the draw, sets up on the flank for the one-timer, and he rips it into the back of the net. Took a while for fans to realize it's in because it stayed buried in the mesh at the back. But Gavin Morrissey, member of the all-freshman team in the Big Ten last season, had a good start to this season with 8 assists, and now he scored in back-to-back. Guest in Red Berenson's booth.
Here's Hayes now, like Pacioretty, first-round pick of Montreal. Puck loose, Hauser's got it. Hughes was sniffing around there, but Daniel Hauser, who's looked good, hasn't been tested a ton yet, Fred, but when he has been, he's been dialed in.
So you're thinking a kid from, he bleeds.
Look at this.
Cardinal and white.
Tulk out of the bin. Body there on Park, and the horn sounds, and Wisconsin on a pair of power play goals. Dexheimer and Morrissey lead Fred 2-0.
Well, what did Don Lucia?
He's everything now, because every coach you talk to, it's about possession. I mean, you get into 3-on-3 overtime, and it drives people nuts at the college.
National teams, including the upcoming World Juniors.
Ton of talent here in this game. Some guys that are going to be on that team on both sides here, Wisconsin and Michigan. On at center, Blake Montgomery now. Here he comes, weaving in, gets free, shoots a bullet. He ripped that glove side past Jack Ivan Kovic, and Blake Montgomery, the freshman, comes in and continues to sizzle in the last 2 weekends.
Now the Ottawa Senators draft pick doesn't go coast to coast, but beats one beats 2, beats 3, and goes against the seam against
on this Michigan team. Plenty of time. Shock through that puck toward the front. Dexheimer was there. They were looking down there on that back post for Will Horkoff. Barnett ships it back over the red. It comes back onto Barnett's stick here as we tick down near the 4-minute mark here. Lead feed up the middle. Here's Hughes. Walks right in. Shoots. Getting a piece was Hauser. TJ Hughes then trying to bank it. I love that play. When players do that, he tried to bank it from behind the goal line and behind the net. Pressure still on here by Michigan, but the Badgers get to it. Hensler slings it up for Finley. He'll lob one in. Pietila trying to knock it down. Good stick from Barnett there. On the stick of the senior, Keenan Draper. Draper, good low shot off the pad. Came back to Draper behind the net, and then look out. Hauser's down, and we got the net against the end wall, and every guy right there, and Daniel Hauser down there.
Yeah, usually a goalie will pop up and skate
for 2 in essence, but officially they go to work here once again. Their 4th opportunity in the game, where they've been deadly. 2 on the power play. Morrissey had the second, gives the puck off to Quinn Finley. Finley lays back. Fitzgerald with a shot blocked by Duke. Great job by Tyler Duke. Now Fantilli, 2-on-1. Ernestie's been a machine. Short-handed. Hauser made the stop, but Fantilli comes in and cleans it up. And Michigan gets another shorty. They've been dynamite there, and it's a 3-1 game.
6th shorty of the season. Luca Fantilli jumps into the 2-on-1, but it all starts with the Tyler Duke shot block. You have to be willing to pay the price. Fitzgerald walks in, and Tyler Duke sacrifices the body. Ernestine, who has the speed, goes backhand, and then Luca Fantilli. They tell you to stop at the net. I think on the PK he was just doing a flyby. The puck was there, and Michigan with the shorty to turn the tables on this Wisconsin team here in the second.
I'm sure that'll make Brother Adam smile and pretty happy when he gets a chance. Here come the Wolverines. 3-1 game. On the move again. Right in. Hauser's there. And a very one shot for Wisconsin. Here's Horbach, rising bullet gloved. The shot takes down Finn. This Michigan PK unit ahead now at the line. Good handle for Montgomery. Montgomery gets free, shields off Hughes. Good shot off the shoulder of Ivan Kovic. Montgomery just creates, gets free, that long reach. Good chance there, and they score. Centered, and Dubinsky gets it by. They get the goal back, and Wisconsin leads it 4-1. Aiden Dubinsky giving the Badgers a 3-goal lead again.
Well, the play made in the corner by the defense partner Osborne. He gets knocked down, gets back up. Nobody's got the defenseman sneaking in from the left point, and Aiden Dubinsky will bury it. You see the slick stick work of Luke Osborne, who was the USHL defense
in the Big Ten. Ernestine, good low shot, rebound for Schock, and Hauser got over there, pushed off, and got that up top with the right shoulder. Shot deflected, bouncing puck. Barnett with a chance. Dubinsky chipped it free. Ernestine got a little tug there on the man. Botterill, who scored a dazzling goal last night, was down on both knees. Hensler speeding in, trying to go over the shoulder there. Ivan Kovic was there up against that right goalpost as Hensler dashed in.
Hensler, one of them.
A minute-long shift they've turned in here. Up top now, Mania down low in front. Hage, and he scored. No, they wave it off. They wave it off. It went in. Hauser doesn't have the goal stick. It was immediately waved off down there by Anthony Victor.
Michigan able to make changes with the zone time, and Draper cutting through the crease. this one is waved off for goalie interference. I think they're going to say that Keenan Draper should have taken a different track, gone to the outside instead of the inside. In his defense, he will argue, hey, I couldn't because Zach Schultz was right there.
The reaction from Brandon Naranjo tells you all you need to know about his thoughts on it. Same for Keenan Draper there.
And they're giving the Michigan staff a little time to decide whether they want to challenge this.
Anthony Victor will tell us the verdict.
After coach's challenge for calling the ice stands, we have no goal.
And I can't argue with that because of the track that Keenan Draper takes through the blue paint. You can argue.
Back out to center, Malcolm Spence on the wing, plays it. Now Schock trying to work it through, off a stick and right in, and Hauser's there. Spence sniffing around the front, Dubinsky in, and now Aiden Park comes. He's a fun young man. Trying to get that puck in deep, did Valentini. He's covering the right point now as Barnett's in deep, and now then Shifsky came in. He gave a shot to the back of Horbach, and then he got wrapped up and dropped. Shifsky with a play he just can't make, and now the linesmen are in there. Look at Shifsky. Gets the helmet off of the Wisconsin player in there. Hauser comes in. Shifsky is clearly rattled and wound up here, as that was Logan Hensler. He ripped his helmet off.
Well, Garrett Shifsky, the junior forward, I mean, he was irate at something that Jack Horbach did as they were engaged in a puck battle behind the net.
Here we go. Well, Horbach got knocked down. Maybe you got to go back further in that replay, and then there's the takedown from Logan Hensler. Tempers flaring here in early November, Fred Pletch in the Big Ten. I mean, look at the linesmen in there. Linesmen working tonight, Billy Hancock and Nick Huff. Now Morrissey, Fitzgerald, Finley. Cross ice look, Morrissey shoots down lows. Deflected away off of Ivan Kovic. Morrissey again, cross ice, not in the wheelhouse for Finley. Dexheimer quarterbacks it up top. Another Michigan shot block, and that one stung Luca Fantilli. Earnesty down as well. Finley drives a shot. That one stings Tyler Duke. Wisconsin relentless here, in tight. Morrissey pulls it out. Now Fitzgerald, Dexheimer shoots, missed it. Going high blocker. Hammered around, able to clear it down. Here comes Fitzgerald, walks down and scores. Christian Fitzgerald, the third power play goal in this hockey game for Wisconsin. It is all Badgers here, late in this second period, a 5-1 lead on the road.
Well, you see Wisconsin a lot of times punt pucks and lift pucks high, and Fitzgerald, Malcolm Spence takes a look back, but a long stretch pass. Fitzgerald walks in, and he beats Jack Ivan Kovic high to the blocker side.
Robertson into the zone. Robertson lost his footing, gets back up, wanted to leave it for Perron. Rayon Mullen snaps the stick in half and diving, but that shot off the mark. Nevertheless, as Jaden Perron had an open net there, but just could not put it away, Fred, as the second comes to a close.
Yeah, great.
Children of Yost, they want something to cheer about. Their team is down by 4 here.
Wisconsin for him this week, trustable.
Yep. As Hage spins. Michael Hage. Coming there, still putting on good pressure. Here they come, right in tight. Knocked down there as Deering. Ivan Kovic went down. Finn Brink. Good quick feet, patient. One-timer in the wheelhouse. It is ripped in. again. And Pietola from nearby Heartland, Michigan, the sophomore Adam Pietola puts a 6 spot on the board for Wisconsin.
Adam Pietola finds the quiet spot. We talked about early in the game wanting to generate from the back wall, and that's exactly what happens. As they bring it up the boards from the wall, Pietola finds a soft zone. And
Who's trying to make a big hit there on Finn Brink. Brink's got the puck now. Here he comes, shoots. Another shot block from Michigan. Mania with it. In tight. Michigan player lost his glove down there. That's huge and not huge. And Ivan Kovic in there. Deering got a shot there from...
See his shot. Mike Hastings raved about it this week.
Here's Tolkien, might get a chance here. There's a good shot, rebound off the pad. Montgomery turned and mid-play chance in the night. They pull Ivan Kovic, get the extra attacker on. Just 4 shots. There's number 5, and Hage looks skyward saying, are you kidding me? Daniel Hauser getting over and making the stop, and Michael Hage is still in disbelief.
Well, Daniel Hauser has brought his A game tonight. When we asked
Penn State in that conversation. And it's the same old story. You don't know what you're going to get. I mean, both coaches basically said to us that even more happy tonight the way they played. Deering no quit in his game, charges right in, and now Michigan going after him. Mania's in there. Oh boy. Draper comes in over the back, and everybody, and Draper has chucked a couple punches there on Pietola. Still going after him. Linesmen get in there. Wisconsin Badgers in game 2 of this series. They came to play from start to finish. Linesmen get in, get everyone separated. Scholes saying, get out of here. Hughes and the Wolverines will skate away. And a 6-1 victory for the Wisconsin Badgers. Backstopped by their freshman goaltender Daniel Hauser. Impressive showing from him. Stopped 20.